I love simulation games. Whether it's managing a pub, a card shop, or a clothing store, I can easily lose hours playing them. But since our goal is to complete games, let's dive into Retail Company Simulator and see how it holds up. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear idea of how to beat the game and maximize your progress. Now, if this video was any help to you, please consider subscribing. Now let's get into it. Normally, I break down the achievements into categories like easy, medium, and hard. But in Retail Company Simulator, there are only 18 achievements and most of them are unlocked early on. So it's safe to say this game is relatively easy to complete. The longest grind comes from leveling your store to 25 and having $1 million in your bank. So instead of going through each achievement one by one, I think it's more useful to talk about the game's overall strategy, how to maximize profits, and keep everything running smoothly. Games like this tend to get grinding the further you go, and Retail Company Simulator is no exception, though it's not as bad as some other management sims. At the start, you'd want to focus on securing as many contracts as possible to diversify your store's inventory and keep your warehouse well stocked. And honestly, I love how this part is handled in the game. It's really satisfying to have everything organized and efficient. This strokes my OCD really well. Once you've hired enough workers to manage restocking and your registers, your main task is just monitoring inventory levels and reordering when stock gets low. Personally, I like to keep 2 to 4 slots for each item in my storage and maintain around 10 to 14 of each product in my store at all times. As you progress, investing in higher value contracts is key, and don't be afraid to take out loans to secure these deals. The more expensive contracts often involve clothing items that sell for thousands of dollars each, so it's worth cancelling your old cheaper contracts. This will free up space in your warehouse and make inventory management easier, as you'll need fewer items in stock but with higher profit margin. When your store starts to make about $40,000 to $50,000 a day, you're in a good position to go for the final achievement, hitting $1 million in your account. By now, you'll have built up enough inventory that you won't need to order as frequently. Just restock when items sell out. At this point, the game almost plays itself, and within a few in-game days, you'll unlock that final achievement. All in all, Retail Company Simulator is a fairly easy game to complete, but I wish there was more to do once everything is running smoothly. After about 10 hours, your main tasks boil down to adjusting prices and ordering stock. I would love to see more dynamic events, like fashion trends that boost certain brands or supply chain disruption that make products harder to get. Maybe contracts could use renegotiation or introduce online shopping as a new element to manage. While the game is fun for a few hours, it does lack depth in the long run. Still, I enjoy my time with it and I hope this video helps you to complete it too.